Saturday Night Baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox.
And now, your 2021
We've got baseball on the show,
Chicago
and it's coming up next.
White
Ronaldo Lopez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
The 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. They'll start things here at 316. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Benintendi isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
1-1 the count now. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone?
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hunter Dozier digging in now. Hit in the air out to center field. Engel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Royals are on top 2-0. Jake Kalish will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 1 out, base is empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First offering on its way. Kalish isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Batting third, the right fielder, Malloy.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Leori.
To the plate now, Leori Garcia. Here's a hard-hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Yoan Moncada. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Popped him up. Merrifield moving to his left, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Carlos Santana now, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 3 for 15. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Again, a 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Ryan McBroom. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 2-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert.
The left fielder, Luis Robert.
He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Angle.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. high in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. White Sox leave one. Will move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. And up steps Salvador Perez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Count is 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. At the plate now is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First offering on its way as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. After tonight, these 2 teams right back at it again on Sunday as you get a look at our upcoming schedule that takes us into next week. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate now, Ryan McBroom. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A.
Now it'll be Michael Taylor, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. In the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
This is on the ground over to first. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jose Ruiz answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Whit Merrifield, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Royals lead it 4-2. Stepping in once again is Leury Garcia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch on its way. Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Anderson's running. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, still down by a count of 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
First offering.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
On the run is Jimenez.
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The catcher, number 13.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting.
So one gone with the runner at third, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to bat, Adam Engel. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Engel is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And another foul ball. Swing and a looper to left. Mondesi backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Josh DeMont, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Up next, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So here is Michael Taylor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop.
Now into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Abreu brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-0 to him now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And now here is Eloy Jimenez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Abreu on at first, nobody out. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Garcia.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a flare down the line. Benintendi coming up, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Anderson has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at, being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now at the plate, here is Luis Robert. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now here is Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. A dive, but it's off his glove. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The set and the 1-2 and a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Now here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Left fielder is on the move. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hot shot down the line, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Tyler Johnson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Hit back toward the mound.
Anderson brings it in.
Step on the bag for 1. And he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
And now, Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Next, it'll be Salvador Perez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at 3rd. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Jimenez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals leave 1. They lead it 5-4. Scott Barlow is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Last half of the 7th here, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
The designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. The 3-1. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. Danny Mendick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So here's Jose Abreu. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, right fielder.
So next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. There's prior history in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Soler is there. Let's see if they try it.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Jesse Hahn is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Leury Garcia will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set and the pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe. The throw is offline. It's a big two-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Now the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions?
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals 5. Danny Mendick is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a flare out toward right center. Jimenez coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. Dozier aboard here at first with nobody out. All even now, 2 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Striding in is Ryan McBroom, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And he fouls this one off. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Engel is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. In there, no balls and a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi flew out last time up. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Lucroy has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Royals out in front, 7-6. Kyle Zimmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up is Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next, here is Adam Engel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Blake Rutherford will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now the pitch. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 7 driven in. A ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Blake Rutherford will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now at the plate is Whit Merrifield. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Jimmy Cordero enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. But this is foul for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Whit Merrifield becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Jorge Soler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. KC down in order as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Greg Holland is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Jose Abreu for his career in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Leury Garcia will be next. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Abreu leads off first with 1 away. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Ro, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. 1-0. Here it is.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
The batter will be Luis Robert. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now here's the first offering.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Here's the 3-0.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses ball 4. So just like that, this ball game is tied.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next to stand in is Jonathan Lucroy. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
1-0 count, the pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. From the stretch, the 1-2. Popped him up. Perez shading to his right. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 7-7. Into the box, Hunter Dozier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Grounded to the right. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
In now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credited with a single and an RBI here. Into the box, Ryan McBroom. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. 2-1 the count. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. KC leads this one. Digging in will be Luke Rutherford. They would work on the end next. Time run from second. the slider, and that's out number one.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting Cleveland pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as the kids start figuring out what to get allowed, that will be a success.
Brad Brock comes on here looking to get the final two outs and earn the save. So now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's taken 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's taking the highs to 2-2. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.